Phil, who is gutted. I don't know if anybody was in there.
Yes, that's okay.
I'm Graham. Hello.
I'm John. Right. I'm Gareth. And I'm Richie.
And I'm Mungo. Oh, children. So we purposely did this on the helmet. It's actually really nice. If it won't go on me, that's our sure.
Sorry, mate. This is seeing it too.
Well, it's not played by you, okay? There's no doubt about that. I reckon after an hour, we'll probably come in and go. Yeah, well, standing. I'll prefer to stand. I like sitting down.
Graham, please.
Kill this one, I don't know him.
Can I help? You're pleased to meet me. Why? I think I'm under arrest. Are you going to take me away from all this? Help!
What's it go? It's as if you're arresting him again. That's the stuff. That's great.
Brilliant. Very nice. Very nice. So, impressed. What's all the like? What do you need? My pictures. Don't you slide that one. You don't need to see his. What is it? I think it is one. Yeah. No. But more, it's. Very good. Then you have to come up with some more lines. So we're looking for rebels. You know, get into that sort of mode. So you can. Because this is terrific. I want to talk to you. Are you here all day? Yeah. I want to talk to you later. Are you from the London area? I wish I had known about you. I want to talk to you.
Okay, nice one.
Okay, another one to our right. Here we go.
I've got his head in the way.
That's all right.
Okay, this
we're
guy
working
here.
around here.
This one. Are you ready? Okay, there you go. That's it.
Excellent.
I had to do a video of this and take it back to him.
Watch your mouth.
Hey, you can't win them all day.
Well, no, I don't.
That is very heavy.
I don't. Well, pretty much, yeah. I mean, I wasn't in the beginning.
Okay, how are we looking? Background. Now, this is this gentleman in blue shirt. You're doing this?
Yeah, please. These guys are very welcome to, but
if I'm looking at somebody, I'm going to be looking at you.
Please.
So can you all look at the guy? And can you smile? Yeah. Okay. Smile. Ready? Okay.
Okay, and then you say?
Okay, yeah. Oh, you're coming in?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, look terrified.
Okay, for me.
Stay there.
Okay.
Look.
Okay, come on guys, guns pointed at him. That's more like a bit more action. Yeah, nice one, thank you.
Excellent.
You're fine.
Right.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good. That's great. Marvellous, yeah.
That's great.
wonder is, could you have a picture with you out of our costume? Yeah. That would be a real souvenir for us. Yeah. So,
and so what does you do? You actually travel around doing personal appearances like this?
Yeah.
But how much do you charge for your services?
We don't.
Or you just do it for the fun of doing it?
We do it for the fun of doing it.
Yeah.
We do it for the fans because, like just before we came in here earlier on, we were out in the hall.
Yeah.
We just couldn't move.
You're inundated.
Because I think that's the thing when people see someone in a costume, it really captures the imagination. So we do it. We've spent the money, we've invested, and we're part of this sort of international club, which is the 501, which you've become the honorary leader of, which we're delighted about. And we couldn't have ever better to do it. So we wanted to get some shots, show you that we've got a UK team, and we'll hopefully see you at JediCon as well.
Where? JediCon, yeah, be there.
We're going to be there also, so we'll hopefully see you there as well. And we just look forward to it.
But I mean, for instance, the costumes you've got, how much? What do you pay for your costumes? You don't make them, obviously not. They're bought.
Yeah, most of it's bought, but there's a lot of it that's built as well. I mean, I know on mine, I've spent about £2,000 in total on mine. But the costs come down. Yeah. So you probably get a nice outfit out of £800.
Can you? Yeah.
So it's not too bad. And the thing is, we're all fans.
Yeah.
So money sometimes isn't the issue. You just really want it. And the next thing I know, personally for me, I want the Darth Vader suit. Because it's more expensive than the Stormtrooper, but there's more details, leather.
I was in Germany just recently. I got offered 120,000 for a Darth Vader suit, the original Darth Vader suit.
Really?
And the guy said, he said, how many were there? I said, well, as far as I was concerned, there was only two. There was only one for me and one for my stuntman. He said, well, if you could get me 2 or 3, he said, I'd have 2 or 3 at that sort of price. And it was 20 grand a piece.
You got the notepad.
And of course, I never, the costume went straight back to Lucasfilm when I finished. And recently, when I did this, which was like about 5 years ago, they flew the costume over from America. It's still got my name tag in the back of the costume.
We've got a great shot, 2 great shots that we keep on the website, the UK website. One is this shot here. We've actually got a little sort of piece of text just to say, thank you for doing this for us. And we can look forward to it, And the other way I have is I think the one that was taken on the scene, where you're standing next to
Gil Taylor. Gil Taylor. The legend Guinness. Alec Guinness. Oh, that one.
And you're standing
that
next
one down
to
there. That's the
ready one. That's the ready one. I think we flipped it actually. So we've actually got a check going the other way on ours. But we've got that shot because those 2 shots are fantastic. And that must have been really good to do.
Well, it was interesting. I mean, I did it about 5 years ago. Just it was a video for Hasbro, and but when all the pictures came out, next thing I know, Lucas has published one of them. They've published one of them in the Star Wars Insider magazine, and it was the very first time that Lucas has ever authorised a picture of me half in and half out of the suit that we published, which is a great major move for me. To have
well, we're delighted. I mean, we're really, really grateful that you've agreed to do it, and I think the whole team, we've got 223 members. Worldwide now have the costumes, so you'll see lots of guys in America that are there at all the shows, and they're just really keen to meet them.
Hopefully I'll see some of them when I'm in Florida next week.
For sure you will. I know they're already working
at
on
Disney.
it.
They're at Disney next week.
Working on it.
That's good.
And they're all planning way ahead, so every show that you'll be attending, I can guarantee you'll have a great turnout.
Wonderful.
And I think give you good presents as well. I think it would be really good. And these guys are so keen. Which is the main thing.
So is there any chance we could...
my bodyguards. You're not worthy. So could we get a shot then, just with you just now?
Do you want me to stand up, or do you want me to...
I know you can sit here.
I can sit down. Right, come on in. Right. If you all come down, if you just lean on the table, put your arm on my shoulder, put your elbow on my shoulder, something like that. Thank you.
That's great.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. Go on, take another one. Okay.
That's great.
I want to contact Stress because I was involved in the Barbican exhibition, and one of the things I was very keen on was that they should have people in costumes, paid whatever, well, the staff actually, in costumes. And they couldn't afford the costumes in the end. Lucasfilm have disbanded pretty much their costume department in that way, and I knew that there were a group of people who kind of did stuff. And well, they're kind of amateur, they kind of, you know, like now behave like stormtroopers, they go and let down the image. I said, not if I get it. And you know, you guys, I reckon, have enough going there. You need to work on, the thing you need to work on is getting a character voice, which is not your voice.
What we're currently working on is 2 of us have got voice amps.
Yeah.
The rest of us are getting voice amps because we want to be able to communicate.
Right.
Yeah,
Then you have to work a script, and this takes anything from the ethos of the movie, so that you have. Do you have idea? Carry on. You know, things like that. Think yourself into that movie. You know, think about talking about Sector 3. You know, I have to leave you. We have a problem with Sector 3. That kind of thing. Do you see what I mean? Build a scenario in your head. Very good to threaten people and move on. You know, and Carry On is a very good. You may go about your business. Work it out. Have fun. Very cryptic. You don't have to have a conversation.
There are key phrases.
Yeah.
There are phrases like that.
Yeah. And they are not of this planet or this century, so you know, stay cool is not one of them. But you can have fun with this.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what we wanted. That's why we set it up. We already done it in the States. And I set up a website, and now you can see the team we've got. We've actually got 10 in the team. Only 4 of us are here today. But we are already booked to go to a lot of the shows this year. We went to JediCon, and we're going to go to a couple of memorabilias. And we actually had planned to go to the Barbie. We were going to go, but it's until September. Nothing, it's just something that we will plan.
Fine. Well, if you give me the contact, I will talk to the curator and head of publicity, and I think it'd be fun. And if there is some event, you see, like if we did another lecture, for instance, or something, particularly at weekends, just once or twice, to have you kind of go around in a troop for the line, and then maybe go in 1 or 2s around the premises. I think it'd be really neat. Yeah, but you have to, as you obviously, it's got a gun that's very heavy. Right.
And he's the smallest one.
It gives you tremendous sort of. It gives you that sense of solidity. But if you're not carrying it,
yeah, that's the only thing I'm working on. I've got a sling that I can hold on.
They might not want you to have guns within the building. That's the only.
Especially
but you don't actually need them. It's better not to have guns. You could maybe do them from a really unpublished shot, but you know, you have to be very careful. People are very sensitive these days, quite rightly, about guns. That's my only caveat. And then, you know, you work on real military type speech, because one of the horrible things, for instance, in the terrible thing, the Barbie, you know, the Kellogg's thing, terrible, the power of the myth. Millions of pounds were wasted on this. And they had some stormtroopers that kind of one-willed about, so it's like they were so, it's going to be a much a shot, so do it. And that was not great. You guys were very good, and I think with a bit more work, you could become quite a military.
It's good to hear, yeah. Okay.
Well, I wouldn't have any hesitation to recommend it. I would want to probably, if possible, get involved just to kind of as an outsider to say, well, you need to, you know,
stand up straight.
Well, it's standing up straight, it's tightening this bit. You know, 3PO is a very tight character, and it all comes from here. And you won't threaten people. And the thing about stormtroopers, actually, that well, I'm looking at him, they are not particularly threatening. Actually, they're not. They're quite warm, sort of. But you know what they stand for.
Depends on the pose. Yeah,
it is the pose, but it's the thing that goes with them, the badness that they represent is the big thing, and that's what you have to remember. That you know, you had the Emperor about to nix you if you get it wrong. And I know it's hard. I couldn't understand why all the stormtroopers kept falling over in the advice. I don't think they're stupid people. And because there was a scene where they were chasing me. I came out from behind the scene and said, "Hello," I say, "you over there, are you looking for me?" They would turn around and go, and I was amplified through the forest so they could hear me. And they turned around and began to run towards me, and they just kept falling over. And I ended up giving this race commentary over the time and I thought, these people are so stupid. And then I picked up a fallen helmet and put it on. I couldn't see a thing. It was like looking down, as I say, through an empty wine bottle. It's all green, very cheap plastic, and they couldn't see anything with it. So I learned a lesson.
They haven't made very advances in our helmets here. They're pretty much the same. They're very difficult to see where you are. And you have to be very aware of what's around you.
Just exactly as I am with it.
Yeah.
You can't look at everything. And there will be times. And it's almost as though you also need a handler somewhere within the vicinity to make sure that the colour or something like that, changing the guard. But you have a little set thing, and then which you do, and then you can one of the commands can tell the people to check out the whatever you call them, the suspects. You're on a mission. We don't have to know what the mission is. It's more interesting.
That's the reason.
Check this out, sort of thing. That says a lot.
Or it could be, somebody. You're asking questions.
Yeah, but very terse, because you don't want to get on an out of the way conversation.
A lot of the guys won't do it specifically.
Yeah, set pieces.
Yeah, set pieces.
And we will. This is really something. This is our first time together. Really, yeah.
But you think just put a bit of blame over that 150.
Come down. We actually came down. We were going to do the show anyway. Because Dave has just agreed over the last month or two to be the honorary leader of the international team that we have. So we went and see Dave, and but we don't have anything really so when you mentioned that was a good thing. We will go no matter what.
Well, you should.
Something does come. Oh, we've seen it on the. I mean, that's been easy looking at on the internet. That does look nice. The good thing is it covers all the films. It's not just
Man asking about
sirens going now.
Take that anyway. Thank you. Good. You were contributing there. I like that. You get a sense?
Yeah.
But I've got like a.
Jerry is 68. Now, my heart rate, who played the Munchkin Corner, sang for
Look at the big one.
Thank you.
First identified way, I see where they're going to be sorry, it's you've all got voice area. You haven't got a voice thing. Are they something? You might be ready. I like that. Okay, well, see you later. Bye.
You're not supposed to start.